Welcome to my channel. Today's topic is going to be 1440p versus 1080p for sim racing. I want to get into what I have, what I might be looking for in the future. And if you have any of these setups, please comment below and let's get a discussion going in the comments. So my setup, I have triple 1080p setup with triple 27s. I felt like this would be a good medium to get good pixel density, performance, and also the value of it. I originally came from single screen and then I moved to VR, and now I'm on triples now, which I found what works best for me. The reason why I wanted to spark this topic up is because I'm looking to possibly upgrade to 1440p triples, as I do miss the clarity and the colors of 1440p when I use single monitor. Especially on a 27-inch screen, 1440 is definitely a sweet spot for performance, but also having that visual clarity and just getting kind of really nice colors, better shadows and stuff, and what makes it sim racing kind of come more to life, kind of feel like you're in a real car. And while single screen is it's cool, but just not having the FOV is very frustrating for me. That's kind of went down the path of going VR, then going to triples. But now having 1080p, you see some of that graininess, you see some of that stuff that kind of makes it take you out of that immersion experience. So I'm thinking about trying to get back to that, but obviously there's some other things you have to do. So I have more of like a mid-tier PC setup right now, and to get and I'm also on the last gen AM4, so to be able to upgrade my PC to support 1440 triples will be very challenging, and I don't even know if it's really worth it. And I recently got these triples not too long ago, around the springtime. So I haven't really had this set up too long, but I'm kind of seeing what are some other things people are setups people are rocking, and kind of what you would do if you're in my position, because to get a good graphics card is gonna be around $1,000 plus the triples, and then plus all that other stuff. And some other things that I have to consider is the power draw. Higher monitors are gonna have more power draw, and especially having 3 is more the performance, even though if you get a better PC setup, it's still pushing way more pixels than triple 1080p. So it's really an extreme upgrade. And I know some people even have triple 4Ks, but that's something I'm not really interested in, because it's just a little overkill. Plus with 27s, it's enough pixel density to really give it that lifelike feel. They're not like a video game. Also, when it comes to upgrading my setup, I'm looking into seeing what panel I should go with, what panel type, and obviously that has a cost. So I've been looking at maybe I should wait and go OLED, or I can go mini LED panels. What I'm coming from is all IPS panels. I just found that's to kind of be a good sweet spot for good brightness, good colors, but also a good affordable price. And then all my monitors are straight monitors, not curved, because I just really don't like how that looks. And especially having triple screens, I wanted to have the best viewing angles, and flat monitors give the best viewing angles, especially these monitors are angles that give that full wraparound effect. So yeah, so part of me is like, okay, I might just keep it at half to help me keep my current setup. Obviously it doesn't cost me anything to upgrade, or not to upgrade rather. Or I could go triple 1440p IPS, which would be the most least expensive option. But I'll probably get like a 5080, and then I'll probably get a new, either keep my current AM4 build, or maybe go to AM5 to get a better processor and other hardware to help support a higher end build. Or I can go triple 1440p OLEDs and really get that really nice experience in the game. But my only drawback is, if I want the most FPS, most performance, or it's gonna be hard to do that with 1440p monitors. So, and also, even if you have 1440p monitors, it might be hard to actually be able to have the settings, graphic settings you want. Because if you know, if you're a sim racer, you know they're very demanding titles to get the settings, especially when you're doing mods like, you know, Assetto Corsa and stuff like that. It can be really demanding with all like the different textures and mods and stuff that are loaded in the game. So that's just my thoughts. If you have some suggestions in the comments below, or just how I can make my videos better, more interesting, or if you have any suggestions for topics, let me know. All right, peace.